Guys, so I thought I'd do like a little woke TV review. I tend to watch a lot of woke TV because I like to, I don't know, I like to watch it with my boyfriend and then trash it and like trash the messaging that's going on in the TV show because the whole, I don't know, a lot of this particular TV show, Shrill, is a feminist TV show which is supposed to be promoting women's rights. I think that it kind of does the opposite of that, and I think modern feminism does as well. So let's give you an overview of the TV show. Basically, in the first episode, and I've only watched the first episode, Annie, who's the main actress in Shrill, is having sex with a guy, and she calls it their 6-month fucking anniversary. He, which is really bad, he basically is hiding her from all of his friends. He tells her to go out the back so, he doesn't have to talk about her with his friends. She is being kind of, I would say, kind of manipulated by him, or being kind of strung along by him. She's having sex with him without a condom because he likes having sex without condoms, and she is using the morning after pill as her main form of contraception. She then realizes that she's pregnant because the morning after pill doesn't work on, she says, plus size, but morbidly obese women, basically. And she kind of has a talk with her friend about having a baby. She thinks that it will be her only chance to have a baby because she is, I don't know, because she's kind of overweight, or and she's got very low self-esteem, and her friend kind of, says she'll have other chances to be a mother. She then decides to go through with an abortion, which is a late-term abortion, and obviously because it's a surgical abortion. And then she feels empowered by the fact that she's killed a child. Okay, so there are 3 main issues that I have with this TV show. The first is that it promotes casual sex and a generally bad relationship dynamic between the two characters, the 2 main characters, Annie and Ryan. I would be fine with the show if, Annie at the end of the episode kind of moved on from that relationship and went into a better one, but she just didn't do that. The second thing that I didn't like about the show was the fact that it promotes abortion as being some kind of something that liberates women, apparently. And the third thing is that it has a kind of underlying a kind of subplot, which is about fat acceptance, which I'll go over and then talk about fat acceptance as well at the end of the video. So my first issue with this TV show is the fact that she's in a generally bad relationship with her boyfriend and she just doesn't leave. It doesn't show her leaving at all in the TV show. Firstly, she's taking the pill as her main form of contraception because he doesn't like having sex with a condom. And I think that she should be able to stand up for herself. She shouldn't be pushed around by him and made to do things which aren't healthy. I don't think taking the pill continuously is very healthy. Secondly, he's not telling his friends about her, and I find that very concerning as well. I mean, he might not be in a monogamous relationship with her, and even so, if you have low self-esteem as it is, your boyfriend not showing you to his friends or saying that he's dating you to his friends is going to make you feel even smaller than you are currently. And I just don't think that the directors of this show should be promoting this relationship as a good one, because it's generally not. So, in this section, I just wanted to talk about casual sex and how casual sex is worse for women. Generally, the more sexual partners you have, the worse your outcomes are as a woman.
So, I just wanted to talk to you about why casual sex and having more than one sexual partner is bad for women. If we look at a study of white college women, women who had five or more sexual partners during their college years were 8 times more likely to have an STD than women who only had one sexual partner. Another issue with women having a large number of sexual partners is their increased risk of divorce. Women who only have zero sexual partners before getting married only have a 5% chance of divorce, whereas women who have 10 or more sexual partners before being married, they have a 33% chance of divorce.
And so, if there are all these bad things that happen to women when they have casual sex, like they have a higher risk of STDs and they have a higher risk of having getting divorced when they do get married, why do feminists promote this? It seems very odd to me. Why do they promote women having casual sex when they're more likely to get an STD, when they're more likely to have to live with a condition which is terrible? If they got the HPV virus, they could have cancer later on in life because of that. And a lot of women die from cervical cancer. It's probably the third most common form of cancer. Why are they promoting women having casual sex when they're more likely to get divorced, and they're more likely to have to try and juggle being a full-time mum with being having a full-time job as well? I don't think this is what's beneficial for women. And so I think that feminists have very twisted ideas of what actually is empowering for women and what will actually help them. I don't think that having casual sex is very helpful for women at all. Okay, so in terms of abortion, and I just really wanted to quickly cover this because I spoke about abortion quite a lot in one of my previous videos that I'll link down below. I think that feminism is very twisted. I think that it's very twisted because feminists will do things which are detrimental to the health of women, including the mental health of women, in order to promote empowerment to women. It's very odd and very twisted to me. So, firstly, abortion is the number one killer of women in the US and the UK and a lot of Western countries. Feminists also often promote that we should be extending the abortion age up to birth, which I think is completely ridiculous. The the earliest age that scientists think fetuses are able to feel pain is around 7 weeks. And I don't think that we should be killing the tiniest women in order to empower women in some way. It seems very odd and it seems very counterproductive. Secondly, in terms of women's physical health, an abortion procedure, particularly a surgical abortion procedure, can lead to internal bleeding and scarring. It can lead to things like infections. It can lead to an increased risk of ectopic pregnancies and later infertility as well. It's detrimental to women's health, abortions. In terms of their mental health, there are a lot of women who get very, very depressed after they've had an abortion, and they really, really regret that decision. Women who have abortions have increased risks with anxiety and depression, and I just feel like I just don't understand why feminists think that somehow pushing down women and making them more depressed and making them have infections in their wombs and all these other things is somehow female empowerment. So this TV show also had a very, very odd subplot of fat acceptance. Basically, Annie is obese, and she went into a shop where she saw a poster on the wall. And this poster was of a woman who was doing a fitness class. And she took a picture of the poster. I think it was looking at the rest of the TV show in order to take the piss out of the woman with her friends or something like that. Then the woman was actually in the cafe, and the woman who was doing the fitness class, who was in the cafe, came up to Annie and was like, "You should go to my fitness class, it'd be really good, you can lose some weight, you can get fit," this kind of thing. Annie was actually very, very reluctant to go to this fitness class, and she just wanted the woman to get lost, kind of thing. She then went to her family's house where her family were, I mean, I don't know, she went to visit her dad and her mum. And in her family's home, they had lots of pictures of Annie when she was little. And these pictures were of her as an obese child. Annie then went to see one of her friends, and she said to her friend that she was very happy when she was a kid and she was very carefree, and she didn't really care about her weight. And then when Annie met the fitness woman again, she said that she didn't want to join the fitness class and kind of called the fitness woman a rude name as she walked away. And it ended up with the fitness woman and Annie having a bit of an argument. So my main issue with this whole thing is that she's basically saying that it's okay to be obese, that it's okay to be overweight. And I don't think your family would care if you're overweight. I don't think your family would care if you're obese. I think you can still be confident in yourself and your abilities, like being a nice person or being a kind person or being a loyal friend. However, if you're overweight or obese, it is an issue, and you need to recognize that as an issue, and you need to do something to change it. It will cause problems for your health. It will cause you to have an increased risk of cancer and heart disease, and it will cause you to be more likely to die from these illnesses. And I don't think that the media, particularly this program, should be promoting being overweight or obese as being okay. It's not okay. It's something that is negative about yourself and that you need to work on and that you need to change. Okay, well, thank you for watching, guys. Please subscribe and like if you do, and give me a thumbs up. Anyway, see you later, guys. Bye.